The Colm and Lucy Podcast with Colm Hayes and Lucy Kennedy.
From Nova.ie and Radio Nova.
Hello, the world. This is Ireland Calling. This is a podcast on behalf of the Colm and Lucy Breakfast Show, a show that occasionally every morning, Monday to Friday, is on air on Radio Nova. In this podcast, we will talk about swingers and Swingfield, which is a festival for people who like to swing. Grannies, what sort of granny are you? Also on the way, why I want my dog to be a hit on Instagram. We speak about the menopause. Poof, sweating in here. Also, we go to the movies and see Spider-Man. Probiotics, we'll talk about that. And also, we'll speak to a man who spent 18 hours sitting on his toilet. But exactly why? You need to wait till the very end of this amazing broadcast.
It's the best of the Colm and Lucy Breakfast Show on Radio Nova.
So Europe's biggest swingers festival is due to return this weekend with hundreds of fans.
Yeah.
Fans.
Randy fans.
Yeah, randy fans of the sex craze.
Oh, sorry. Hazy.
Yes.
Sorry.
What?
Just, this is adult content. If people would just like to be aware.
Oh, yes.
Schools are off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, be careful now.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will be very careful, though.
And just
as swingers, we're always very responsible when we talk about our habits, don't we, Hazy?
You got to be very careful and not confuse swings with swingers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Actually, that reminds me. Thank you. I need to get our swing fixed.
Okay. Rope loose? Yeah, hate that. Anyway, hundreds of swingers, wife swappers. Oh, I can't say the other word.
No, go on.
I can't say the other
just
word.
keep it clean.
I can't keep it clean.
Say wimwams.
No, it's not even wimwams. It's another description of what they do. Oh, dear God in heaven. Anyway, they're all going to...
Sorry, can we talk about the music? I don't know, this just wouldn't... Would this get you...
Hey, welcome to the Swingers Festival.
I don't know if it's...
My name is Sebastian and I will be your host for the festival today.
Hazy, I don't know if that's the kind of music...
Why are you wearing clothes? Why are you wearing clothes? It's a Swingers Festival.
Sebastian, why do you have that accent in Swindon?
Because I'm Scandinavian and I just come over here. I organise festivals all over Europe, you know. What do you think of my leather hot pants, huh? Go on, touch them.
Sebastian, when did you leave India?
3 years ago. So anyway, I like this music now.
Yeah, but it's more Starsky and Hutch than...
I can see Sebastian in his hot pants.
How you doing?
Dancing around to this, you know what I mean? Anyway,
okay.
Back to the festival.
Yes.
So hundreds of these people, right? And obviously with their partners.
Yeah.
The one thing is, you can't turn up alone at the Swingers Festival.
Damn.
I know.
I mean,
yeah, odd numbers just don't work, apparently. It's just, that's it. You're just standing there.
Well, you can't. Well, you can bring like a mate and pretend it's your husband.
No, but if you're completely on your own, you're just standing there in the field on your own with your hand up going...
You're in a field?
Can I? Oh, yes, it's in a field.
Oh, no, you get little bits on your wimwams.
So Swingfields is the largest event in Europe, and the exact location nobody knows. So they don't tell you.
I'd say Clint knows.
So they don't tell you. Yes.
Why?
Yeah,
Why is he looking at me like that? I say he does know. He knows.
I'd say Clint is one of the organisers.
Yeah.
I say Clint could have Sebastian on the phone right now. Oh, Clint, what do you think of my leather hot pants? Go on, touch them. Touch them.
Okay, thank you. Moving on.
Anyway.
So it's in a field. What is it? Just a big tent?
It's called Swingfields. Yeah.
No, come on, Hazy.
The festival is called
People want to know. There's like...
They don't want to know.
They do.
The festival is called Swingfields. So 48 hours before it happens, you get a text. Sebastian texts you, right? Yeah. And tells you where
anywhere
it
in
is.
the world.
No, it's somewhere in England.
No, yes, I know. But I mean, the swingers could be coming from
anywhere
Africa.
in the world. 48 hours before, Sebastian texts you, and you end up this weekend, Friday. Oh my God, please don't make a mistake and end up at the Forever Young Festival. That would just be an absolute mess because I'm going to be there. So
Crazy. I say don't knock it till you try it.
I say I'm not going to try it and I will knock it straight on the head with a hammer. Sebastian comes near me. My leather hot pants. Go on, touch them. No, that's not going to happen.
Okay.
Anyway, so there you go.
So 48 hours. No.
We'll find out. Got any questions? Go on, ask me the questions.
Okay, then. Have you ever been a swinger?
No, I haven't.
Would you ever want to?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, let's just put it out there, right?
Do you want somebody to ring who's swung, which is
but can we have Clint on the phone?
No, Clint won't.
Get the gag. Okay, what if it was a swinging club? Turn down that music, please.
Go on.
Okay, so
this could go anywhere, folks. She's in one of those moods today.
Salma Hayek.
Go on.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez, Penelope Cruz, that type look-alike, right? I can't remember who else you fancy.
Mary Lou McDonald.
Mary
Hannafin.
Mary Hannafin.
Yeah.
All Marys.
Yeah.
Okay, what if it was that kind of swingy party? Would you try and swing your swing? Do you know what I mean? Like you're thinking, oh, they call him. You know, you're thinking of
Sorry,
like,
what was that? What was that accent?
oh, they call him. Oh, they call him.
No, I like that one.
No, but
That'll do.
But like you're thinking of the worst. What if it's the best? I feel like you might swing.
Yeah, I gotta make a call.
What would you wear if you're going to swingers party?
Oh, that's enough now, okay?
It's the best of the Colm and Lucy Breakfast Show on Radio Nova.
So I've signed up Hazy to Swingfields. So there is actually a website, swingfields.co.uk.
I told you.
So we thought we'd go through the frequently asked questions just to save you guys the embarrassment.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I access an electric hook up for my camper van?
Well, that's very important, is it? Because you want that, don't you?
Yeah.
And what's the answer?
Oh, you want the answers as well?
I'm going to ask the questions if I don't know the answers. Jeez.
Why did...
No.
No. No, we've chosen... The site we've chosen has no mains electricity.
Okay.
Oh my God, that means nobody can wash.
That means there's nothing, yeah. Okay.
Can I bring my own food and have barbecues? Yes.
Oh.
There are a number of areas where you can use barbecues. And indeed, at last year's event, it was a big social element and lots of friendships were made.
Ah, bless. That's nice.
Are there local shops for supplies? Yes, there's a local shop 10 minutes away. We would ask you to stock up before entering
right, okay.
the site.
Okay.
So we can prevent multiple re-entry. As this poses...
Go on.
Can I give my ticket to somebody else? No.
No.
So I bought Hazy a ticket. He has to use it. He can't give it to Kevin, our boss.
Do I have to bring my passport to get in?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, okay. Anything else
Guys,
there?
as well, no dogs are allowed, okay, as the festival site is part of a working farm. What if the weather is bad? We can't control the weather, but we can plan for it. This year's festival has indoor space, play areas.
Ah, very good.
Cafe areas.
Oh, very nice.
Big site.
Okay.
What about toilet and shower facilities?
Very
Because
important.
you don't want to get it on with someone who's smelly.
No, you don't know.
Well, Swingfields is proud to deliver the quality units that go beyond traditional festival.
Oh.
Luxurious units are on site for guests, and we ensure that they are cleaned and serviced.
The guests or the toilets?
Both. Is there a dress code?
I would hope so.
Somebody wants to know, can you sneak in the back way? Now, you'll have to put that down as an FAQ on their website.
Yeah, you'll have to ask
Yes,
them.
there is a dress code.
Oh, is there?
Although the dress code can be very relaxed, we do expect bottom halves, at least, to be covered whilst in the festival arena.
See, that's why Sebastian had the leather hot pants on. Yeah.
Can I pitch my tent?
That's up to you, love, really.
Can I bring my own booze? Yes.
No. Please go back to the pitch my tent. I want to know the answer.
Okay, it was parked near my tent. I was just trying to make it dirty.
Ah, you were trying.
Okay, yes, you can bring your own booze, but just don't... Make sure it's not consumed inside the marked arena. Only drinks purchased at the festival bars can be consumed in the arena, basically.
So it's a bit like Electric Picnic, really.
Can I use my phone?
Oh. What way are you going to use your phone at the
No
Swingfields Festival?
phones are used in the festival at all.
No phone.
You may use phones in the privacy of your own tents.
Oh, okay.
Any phone seen will be confiscated.
I hate that. It's like school.
Hazy,
Yes.
as a single gentleman, can I go? Yes.
You can.
We welcome single gentlemen and put a limit of 10% on the total guests.
Well, hang on a
so
second.
tickets sell very quickly. However, do let them know if somebody wants to know, can you erect a wind deflector? Yes, you can erect a wind deflector.
God, you'd need to erect a wind deflector. We don't know how windy Swingfields is, for God's sake. What if it's a really, really windy place? You could get knocked over if you didn't erect your wind deflector. Can I ask you a
Now,
question?
wait a second, Hazy. It is important to ensure the security of our female guests and to make sure gentlemen guests understand the basis of the lifestyle is being respectful and polite.
Hello, yes. Can I ask a very important
Walk
question?
on the back door, that's their own business.
That's just somebody texting all the time. They just wanted to say something rude.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a very important question? Mm-hmm. Can female single ladies go? All the single ladies?
It doesn't really say that.
Yeah. Well, why
It
can't
was at 12 o'clock on Thursday, guys.
Okay.
12 o'clock.
So anyway, we're registered. Well, I'm registered.
So you're registered,
I'm
yeah,
registered.
so-
I'm under my Nova account, just to say to everybody when they see the stuff coming in.
Yeah.
And then we'll get details. So it'll happen. We'll probably get told on Thursday morning where.
Oh, wait,
where
no,
it's at.
finally, this is important.
Okay, go on then.
Can I wash my plates and empty my chemical toilet on the site?
Oh, you're filthy. That is filthy.
Yes, you can wash your plates on site.
You know what that means?
Oh, do not tip down the toilet contents. Look, I'm just gonna go and see what it's like for myself. I'm out of here.
Okay. You won't have to pack much, which is good, isn't it? Just a set of bottom. That's it. And some cutlery.
Yes, you do need the bottom half to be covered.
That's it.
It's the best of the Colm and Lucy Breakfast Show on Radio Nova.
You are going to reveal everything about grannies.
Yeah, it's quite funny, right? So there are different types of modern grandparents, right? More so than grannies, but we're going to zoom in on grannies. So there's the first timers.
Yes.
These are the grandparents who've been knitting tiny little outfits as soon as they found out pretty much the sperm met the egg.
Ah, bless. They got their knitting needles out.
Very, very overexcited.
Yeah,
They've even bought the fetus its first proper bike, which will be stored in the garage for at least 4 years before the baby can actually use it.
Yeah, wow.
They're the overexcited
They're very
first-timers.
eager grandparents. Yeah.
Very eager. Yeah. Then there's the cruisers.
Oh.
Yeah, they're delighted that their sons' wives have had children, but Margaret and John are enjoying retirement too much to spend more than an hour or so once a month. So to avoid any awkwardness, they book back-to-back Caribbean cruises.
Ah, okay.
Sending postcards.
Yeah, you know them. There's a lot of them. Yeah.
And finally, there's the glam granny. She's not quite ready to admit to herself or anyone else that she's a granny, so she insists on first names only.
Ah, right. So you still call her Bernadette.
Barbara.
Or Barbara.
She keeps her iPhone clipped to her belt so she can reply to any instant to a WhatsApp from any of the grandchildren.
Yeah.
She obviously is on Instagram herself.
Of course.
And she smuggles illicit contraband that's sugar when they come to stay. And she says, say nothing.
Okay.
So I was thinking, of some top hot celebrity grannies.
Yeah.
Goldie Hawn.
Yes.
She's granny to two kids.
Hot?
She is. She's very hands-on with her daughter Kate's kids.
Yeah. Kate Hudson is her kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Wow.
Then Sharon Osbourne. Jack had two little girls, so Sharon said it's the most amazing experience of her life being a granny. But my favourite has got to be Kris Jenner, who's obviously at the very, very top of the Kardashian chain. She doesn't want any of the grandchildren to call her grandma.
Yeah.
Instead, she wants them to call her, and they do, Lovey.
Lovey.
Hello,
Lovey.
That's what they call her instead of Granny.
What would you like to be called?
I want to be called Granny.
Would you like to be called Granny?
Yeah.
Granny Kennedy.
Yeah. Would you like to be called Granddad?
No, I would not. No.
Would you not?
So I'm not even called Dad.
Are you not?
No, Alex calls me Colm. That's because that's my name, and always has from day one that he was born. He's never called me Dad.
What?
Yeah, he's never called
I thought he only started doing that when he was older. That is weird.
No, it's not. It's always been there. Now, Holly calls me Dad, but Alex just calls me Colm. It's always Colm. Always has been. And it's sort of nice, actually.
That's so weird.
Why is it weird?
Did you not find it quite sad when he was a little boy calling you Colm and not like Daddy and holding your hand? And
No, because that's my name. It's Colm, and he was just more comfortable calling me Colm than Dad, so I actually really liked it. I know loads of people that they've never called their mums mum or dad. They call them by the name. There's a friends of ours, Brian and Laura, and their kids have always just called them Brian or Laura. They've never called them mum or dad.
I don't know anyone that doesn't call their parents mum and dad. No, I really don't.
Now, Holly calls me Dad all the time, and Alex has always called me Colm. Never Dad. And that's just the way it is.
What about when he was little?
He'll talk about his dad when he's talking to his mates. Oh, my dad did this and my dad did that. But when he's talking to me, even from the first name he got was my name, Colm. So it's always Colm. Yeah.
And does he call Anne mum?
Yeah. He
so
does.
It's mum and Colm?
Yeah.
So you sound like the boyfriend.
Yeah, the bloke that just...
No, do you know what I mean? You sound like the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like mum's boyfriend, Colm.
Yeah, but we've done DNA testing. I'm definitely the dad.
I was just checking there, thinking. I think we were all kind of thinking that.
Yeah, I know. For a while,
he's
I was
definitely
as well.
your son.
Oh no, oh yes, yeah, he's definitely my son. Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
There you go. So I would like to be just called Colm when I'm the granddad, which I don't think is ever going to happen.
It will. I'm sure Colm will be a granddad. Let us know your thoughts on that.
It's the best of the Colm and Lucy Breakfast Show on Radio Nova.
I had this thought over the weekend, right?
Keep it whoa.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Which one?
Oh, it's clean. It's clean. So anyway, I'm looking at everybody on Instagram, and you were very, very busy on Instagram with the Taylor Park Fun Festival. It looked great, and I was thinking I didn't put up anything at all.
That's because you don't really have a life.
No, I know. So I'm thinking, and then I started looking around, and pets on Instagram are getting the biggest followers.
Oh God, no! Please, no.
Well, I reckon if I put Rocky up within a week, he could have more followers than me. And then I could
who puts their animal up? Give me an example of a successful account.
Okay, there's a little dog called Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton.
Okay, that's it. We're not even friends.
Dolly Parton has 144,000 followers on Instagram. See, I could be getting free stuff through Rocky.
Wait a sec. Who is Dolly Parton, first of all?
Dolly Parton is a little chinchihuahua.
Yeah.
And Dolly's mum is called Lucy. This is the lady that owns Dolly. And Dolly has amassed 144,000 followers with her unique style and sassy fashion.
Oh, that is hysterical. So is she a fashionista for other doggies?
Yes, a fashionista for other doggies.
Okay, so she's like a model.
Yes, so she wears stuff from whatever the doggy version of It clothing is, or I clothing.
Yeah.
And she goes, look what I wear today.
Well done you for knowing I clothing, Hazy. I'm so impressed. You actually do listen to me sometimes.
No, I watch what you're Googling all the time.
Oh, yeah. Must change your screen.
I know. So apparently, this is it. So I was thinking of top tips for getting Rocky up there.
Yeah.
So she said, so this is very important if you want your dog or your cat to be up there. You've got to find out what they love most. She said when Dolly was younger, she loved to prop herself on the table. So that became her signature pose. I don't know what your signature pose is, but the dog used to
My signature pose is left leg out.
There you go.
Hand on, right hip.
That's it. See, you're not far off Dolly Parton.
Oh, for God's
sake. No,
I'm
not comparing you to a dog. No, I know. But you have the similar. So they always said as well, you've got to reward your dog or pet with little treats after they're really good at the photo shoot. I mean, you get a little glass of Prosecco, don't you?
I do.
If you behave really well in the photo shoot, they'll get you a glass of Prosecco.
They will, in fairness to them.
Okay. This is also similar, and I'm thinking, when you set up the set for where you want your little pet to be.
Set up the set. Who has this time? Who?
Set up the set. This reminded me of you because Rocky, you've got to allow Rocky walk around, rub himself on props, sniff things, and then he's ready for the close-up.
Yeah, he'd be quite similar to me.
Yeah, you're very like that, aren't you? Yeah. So this is the things. Embrace their unique personality.
Okay.
Set the scene.
What's Rocky's personality like?
I'm trying to work out what is the one thing.
Is Rocky like good crack? If Rocky was human, would he be good crack?
He'd be good crack, but he'd be a little bit cranky as well. He'd be a little bit like me. He'd be good crack.
Same idea as you then.
Yeah, but sort of cranky.
Good fun, but
he also, his back left leg sort of shoots out.
It's like you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a bit like that as well. His little back leg shoots out. And he sort of waggles his ass when he walks.
He's got a big butt like you.
Well, he got a big butt, yeah. So that is his feature, is his shakeable butt.
Yes, well, doesn't he walk kind of sideways?
He walks sideways because of an incident that happened a couple of years ago. So that's a funny thing as well. If I get him on it. I don't know.
So he'd just be an angry, grumpy old man. Nobody's going to want to...
No, with a shaky butt.
Yeah.
Which I think
would those hips don't lie.
There you go. We could dress him up. He could be a drag Shakira.
He could be a drag. Oh, Rocky's defo drag.
Somebody said actually once that he actually looks like Cheryl Cole.
Who did?
Somebody that came into the house when he had all his hair.
Is this your mate Derek who's fond of the old beers?
Could have been. And they said he is the image of Cheryl Cole. Don't leave me alone with him.
Oh, good God.
So I'm just wondering, is there anyone out there that has their dog on Instagram or Facebook or getting loads of hits? So I'm thinking that maybe this weekend.
I know people that might include their animal in like the cutesy picture. They'll kind of pick up their dog or cat or mouse or rat or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know anybody who has their own account
for the dog.
Animal.
Yeah. Well, he does have a Facebook account, Rocky Hayes, if you want to get involved.
Okay, if you want to get involved in what?
In his life.
In his life? He's got no life.
He's a great life.
It's the best of the Colm and Lucy Breakfast Show on Radio Nova.
Dr. Kennedy is in the house.
Oh.
Okay, if you are listening to Radio Nova right now, you might recognise some symptoms of the menopause. No, it's not a myth. This was actually true, right? Yeah. These are the symptoms. Persistent loss of libido or erectile dysfunction.
Oh, jeez, she said it.
Osteoporosis.
What's that? Oh, that's a bony thing, isn't it?
Bony thing, yes, sore bones.
Yeah. The other thing was a bony thing as well.
And hot flushes. So what's happening is GPs, rather than saying you have the menopause, they're saying to men that you have basically irritable male syndrome.
I like that. Irritable male syndrome.
But the truth is, it's menopause. Yeah. Hazy, I've looked through the symptoms. You're either going through it or it's just left us.
We're all heading there at one stage. What do you mean it's just left us? You're talking to me like is that your bedside nature? It's just us, love. You're okay.
Bedside manner.
I'm here. Bedside manner, whatever.
So can you stop talking, please? I'm telling you that you have the menopause.
I don't think so.
Mood swings.
Yeah.
Irritability.
Around certain people, Lucy.
Nervousness.
Around certain people, Lucy.
Lethargy.
Around certain people, Lucy.
Depression.
Around certain people, Lucy.
And it's all to do with the withdrawal of your testosterone.
Glad you finished that sentence.
Difficulty sleeping, you have.
Yeah.
And hot flushes. So, Hazy, this happens to you. Sometimes you break out in a cold sweat.
There's a good reason for that, in fairness, Lucy.
Cold sweat.
Yeah.
Or your face would go very pink.
I don't think my face goes pink.
It does. You've also told me that you toss and turn for 2 hours, sometimes at night, checking the clock. You can't settle.
Yeah.
You can't sleep.
I don't think... Can we go back to the pink? I don't go pink.
Hazy.
I don't go pink.
You have the menopause. So you need to get to your GP this afternoon once you leave work and give your GP a sample of your urine. And the GP will give you some meds.
Do I need to bring it with me? Like, do I need
the
to
medication
give it now?
might give you breasts.
Oh, dear God. Can I borrow one
But
of your...
you've always wanted them.
Yeah, but not that way?
Yeah, but this is the only way you're going to get them.
Yeah, not that way.
Okay, so whether you call it the menopause, or midlife crisis...
I like the other one.
The symptoms are linked to the testosterone produced in your body.
Ooh.
Repeated studies have shown that men's levels decline as they age. By 70, they have between 25 and 50% less than men who are 20.
That's not bad. Like 20 to 25% less.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll take that.
Would you?
25% less than when I was 20. Jeez, I was bouncing off walls. So, 25% less, I'm good. I'm looking forward to being 70.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is... I'm not Clint has just offered to take the sample.
Yeah.
Now.
I'm going to need one of your Tupperware jars.
And go to your GP. So you have to wee in a Nova mug because we don't actually have anything more clinical.
Well, okay, Nova mug and a bit of clink film.
Yeah.
Do you think a doctor would accept that?
Of course they would.
It's their job, isn't
Hazy,
it?
how do you feel? But you feel better now that you know what you have?
I don't think I have it. I like the irritable thing, though. The irritable man thing. What do they call it? The tossing
and turning, the cold sweats, the red face, the loss of libido, the dysfunction in your wim-wams.
Right, I'm going to get something out that you have, right? I'm going to find something that you have. If I went through your symptoms...
There's nothing wrong with me.
Oh, are you joking me? The symptoms
I'm too young
have?
For the menopause. Yeah. You have the menopause. Guys, if you'd like to answer any questions, I'm available. I'll obviously be invoicing, but I am available for the next 5 minutes. Dr. Kennedy's in the house.
Okay. Well, no, I won't look for this. You have too many, you know what I mean? There's too many things. The red eyes,
I'm not
the
talking anymore. I'm
sneezing
looking
coming in,
the
way you
catalog.
limp often you limp in. You bruise your legs, or you come in bruised. It's all sort of stuff.
Hazy.
The clinking
you know
of
what's
empty,
happening now?
the clink of empty nagging bottles in your.
Just trying
and
to
the hairnet,
distract people.
And the cat
from the
food.
Fact that
you don't even have a cat.
You have the menopause, my friend. Just suck it up. Take the tablets, and then your winky will be okay.
And you're a doctor.
Yes, you're welcome.
It's the best of the Colm and Lucy Breakfast Show on Radio Nova.
Yes, folks, it is time for our Man at the Movies, Clint, which is brought to you by Manhattan Popcorn, Ireland's favourite popcorn. Manhattan.ie. Oh, what now? What now?
We're in trouble now.
Oh,
we
God.
were fixing the flute. We spoke about this last time you did a review on a Friday.
Yeah, you were going to bring one in and blow.
Yeah, you were going to bring one in. You are our leading flute player
Flautist.
of the show.
Put your flute where your mouth is.
Yeah, so we...
Clint! I had a recorder and a tin whistle. Both options you said no to.
No, I didn't say no. I want to hear them. We have to
Well, I
audition.
cannot listen to them.
We will give you 1 week. So, and if you don't bring it...
Okay, I'll do it now.
Okay, look, we got to be finished by 10. Anyway, what movie is it, Clint?
So this week, following the events of Avengers Endgame, everyone went mad for that one.
Yeah.
We now have Spider-Man, Far From Home, the webby one, is... stepping up to the plate. This is Tom Holland, who's the new Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah.
The young fella. We also have Samuel L. Jackson in this, Zendana. And for the first time in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I think you'll like this, Rebecca, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh,
why would I like
okay.
Why are you doing
Because I think
that?
you have a thing for Jake.
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, exactly. And he wears the tights and he wears the thing and yeah.
He's Spider-Man.
No, did you listen?
Tom Holland is Spider-Man.
Who the hell is Tom?
Oh, he's a young fella. You might like him too, but I think you'd be more Jake inclined.
So what does he do? Who is he in the movie?
Well, I don't want to say too much about what Jake does because that might give it away.
Well, you've
Well,
explained
he's
what
obviously
he's
a
wearing.
baddie,
Yeah.
so just tell us more.
He's not a baddie. I didn't say that.
You've explained what he's wearing, so he's a superhero type character.
He is a superhero type character, but is he good or is he bad?
Wow, Clint.
It's a big question.
Can't wait to go now.
Here's a taste of Spider-Man.
There are threats out there. Stark chose you. He made you an Avenger.
Time to step up.
Who is that guy?
Mysterio.
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
Welcome to the Avengers. There's fire everywhere. Buildings blowing up.
What are you going to do about it?
Let's go save the world.
Yes.
Why
See.
does it say welcome to the Avengers?
Because they are the Avengers. So Spider-Man is an Avenger, and Mysterio, as you heard there, that's who
See,
Jake
I
Gyllenhaal
can't be
is.
dealing with superhero stuff. I don't understand it.
It's a bit complicated. This is the 8th Spider-Man movie in my recent memory. Like,
Right.
we do have a lot of these.
Last
Yeah.
Spider-Man film was the lady with red hair. I think it was Kristen Dunst with dyed red hair
That was a
kissing
long time ago
upside
now.
down. So that was the
yes.
last Spider-Man film.
Well,
I
you've got
saw.
a bit of catching up.
But that was good.
That was good. So Peter Parker, who's the alter ego of this of Spider-Man, he's trying to deal. He wants to be a normal high school kid, needs to save the world, has a girlfriend, doesn't
Yeah.
know. Trying to juggle these things is a hard
It's a
thing for a
busy,
young fella.
busy life. Yeah,
Yeah, saving the world and trying to get a girl.
He's probably not in social media. He's just too busy.
No,
saving the
too
world.
busy.
Yeah.
And they travel to Europe on a high school trip, so they go to Venice. They go to London. It's beautiful.
Does
the
he bring his
location.
gear with him? Like, so
What do you mean?
But sorry, why has
no, sorry.
his
When I
gear?
say no, I mean
He's
his
not
gear.
drugs allowed
No, I
when you
mean
get
his
on a
dressing
flight.
up gear. Does he do the
Oh, yeah,
spider?
'cause he has
does
to
the
take-
spidery stuff in Venice.
Yes. Oh my God.
Well, a
the
lot of
special
customs.
effects when Venice gets under attack, Colm, it is
it?
incredible.
Okay, now you've spoiled it because now obviously Venice gets a. Has he
We've seen
not
in the trailer.
aged? It doesn't make sense to me that he was scoring chicks and going through puberty when I saw that movie. That was 20. No offense to anyone who
No.
feels as old as me.
Yes.
He's not aged.
But that's Spider-Man.
This is
Like they all
stupid.
stay. Oh, God.
Oh God.
I want an old Spider-Man dude who's got a
wheelchair.
Zimmer frame, trying to get up a wall, and his old wife Betty giving him a hoobie jubo. That's
jeepers.
what
Why
I
is
want.
Betty
Well,
involved?
why don't you pitch that to Hollywood, and we'll continue listening to our man at the
Ages.
movies.
Hollywood is ages.
It is well worth the watch. Special effects are great. I'm just not 100% sure whether we needed it, but it is good.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal's great. So I'm going to go middle of the road and go 3 stars.
Okay. I have to say, when it came out, I felt exactly the same.
Yes.
Do we need another Spider-Man?
No, exactly.
Because there wasn't that one last year, which
There was the
like,
animated one, which was brilliant
Oh,
as
for
well.
God's sake.
yeah,
But that was another one altogether.
But if he's the first one, right?
Whom?
Tom Holland is
Yes.
the first new Spider-Man.
No, he's done one before as well.
Oh, did he?
He's
All
done a
right.
bit of
Is
Avengers.
there going to be another one?
Yeah, of course. as long as Sony can keep making money and Marvel can keep
I
making
know, are
money.
they making money? Are they
Of course
doing
they
well?
are. Of course they are.
Okay, so many 3 stars. out
3
of-
stars.
And
Does
it's...
Jake really need to sell his soul?
I don't think he sold his soul. He's just joined a $199 million
That's selling
franchise.
your soul. He used to make indie films, and I used to find him attractive.
He's still attractive. He
No.
hasn't sold his looks.
But you're going to see him in black spandex.
It's the best of the Colm and Lucy Breakfast Show on Radio Nova.
Okay, guys, bloating. It's so common in us girls. And I have often come in on a Monday looking 7 months pregnant just from merely a boozy weekend.
Yeah, I can confirm that,
Hazy,
folks.
thin ice. I will open up what I was going to do.
You just
Just here
hang
on
on
my
a second.
left.
Hang on a second.
Just here on my left.
You just said you come in looking fat and old, and I'm just confirming that.
Don't fat shame me. I know. Okay.
Put that piece of paper down now.
So these are different. It just happens to us as we age. Our digestive system does change. It's also to do with different enzymes and stuff.
Yeah.
There are tips for better gut health. Okay.
Yeah.
If we think of our bodies as a garden.
As a garden?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here's how we would tend
What
to
sort
it.
of garden? Mine would be paved now with lilies.
I think mine would be just simple.
A simple garden. Lucy Kennedy, the simple garden, folks. Wow.
Firstly, we need to add some fertilizer. So this would be a lot of organic vegetable and some fruit.
It's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
They do say organic veg is less bloating.
I had duck last night.
No, I see, this isn't about you. Nobody
but I'm
cares
just
that
saying
you had
that they
duck.
do care. Because I feel slightly bloated this morning because I had sizzling crispy duck.
Yeah, but this isn't really about you. Okay, nobody really cares about your duck.
Lucy, this is about all of us.
Okay, well then you just work on your own garden and let me talk.
I need to hear about the garden.
Okay, but just listen and stop bloody talking.
Jesus Christ.
Next, sprinkle on some seeds. These are probiotics, everybody, which people are talking about. This is friendly bacteria. Now, I have even considered going and getting tested for my bloatedness. And then my dear friend, Queen of Health, told me it's all about the probiotics.
Oh.
So we should all be having probiotics every day. Friendly bacteria, okay?
Right.
Which you can get in a tablet form, or you can just swig it in the morning like my dad does with cod liver oil.
Or you can have it in those little bottles, can't you? The yogurts.
Stop feeding the weeds.
Stop feeding the weeds.
Stop feeding the weeds.
So what are the weeds?
The unhelpful bacteria that can contribute to poor health.
Okay.
Sugar,
Yeah.
booze,
Ooh.
heavy carbs.
That was last night. All
We
of those.
also need regular weed killers.
Ooh.
Think garlic, onions, chili, and horseradish.
Ugh.
Think the squits.
Think the squits, definitely.
And finally, we need to water our lady gardens
Is that urinate over it?
daily
Do you pee? Is that pee?
and generously.
Yeah.
No, you don't pee on your own garden.
But
You drink water, Hazy.
Gotcha, because
Drink
your
lots and
body's a
lots of water.
garden. Okay.
So diet changes, get moving. Apparently, if you move as well, that kind of gets everything down
Right.
south, and then you just poo.
Okay. In your garden.
You don't know. No one poos in their own garden.
Okay.
Obviously, there are some natural remedies as well. Things like there's certain spices, turmeric. Some people say
Yes.
turmeric.
Turmeric.
Turmeric is very, very good. It kind of helps. Dandelion.
Oh, dandelion is very good. Dandelion is very good for the movements.
Dandelion helps, gives you the squits.
Yes,
They're
dandelion.
healthy stools.
It will clean you out in a very healthy way. You know, your garden will be very clean.
So just think of your body as a garden.
It's interesting to think of it that way, isn't it? Because everywhere in a garden, there's always a bit at the end of the garden where you dump everything. Where would that be in your body? But you know what I mean?
What do you mean, like the grass?
Yeah,
You mow the grass and then you dump it.
There's
down
always
the
a
end.
place around the corner where you dump everything. There could be an old barbecue there as well. Do you know what I mean? And a bit of wood.
Yeah, yeah.
And seats from last year that somebody broke.
Yeah,
So I'm
somebody
thinking
sat on.
if my body is
And
a
the
garden.
odd beer can.
The odd beer can as well. And maybe a dead rat.
Yeah.
So if my body is a garden, where's me dump area? Oh, don't answer
It's
that.
around your arse. Somebody says, I took a probiotic tablet for the first time on January the 2nd, 2012. On January the 3rd, I spent 18 hours on the loo.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah. Can we phone you, or are you still on the loo?
18 hours sitting on the toilet.
Yeah. Stephen, we're going to phone you.
It's the best of the Colm and Lucy Breakfast Show on Radio Nova.
Stephen, how was your bottom now?
It's fine now. 7 years later, it's
7
fine.
years you've been on the toilet.
It's
Stephen,
a day
what-
forever ingrained in my memory.
Okay, just fill us in. Just for anybody who's just tuned in. We don't usually ask people about we do actually ask people about the movements. But Stephen's had a terrible incident off the back of us discussing why we're all so bloated and how we should try probiotics. Stephen, take it away.
It was the new year. I decided, let's start taking some vitamins, get healthy, the whole lot. Took some probiotics on the 2nd of January and got up the following morning, didn't feel too well. Thought, a bit ropey.
Yeah.
Went to the loo and I was still there almost 18 hours later. I had basically poisoned myself with friendly bacteria.
Okay, so without naming the brand, obviously, was this a trusted big name?
It was a trusted big name. I actually worked for the company.
Oh, you
sold
are
them.
joking.
No, I was
Do
the
you
manager
still?
of one of their stores.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Did you resign as you were kind of mid poo?
I should have done.
And did you tell them?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
No.
and is there a chance you might have, like we all do on the 1st of January any year, overdo it because you were determined to lose weight because of your New Year's resolutions?
Yes, kind of. And
Right.
yeah, it was a little bit of, get rid of the Christmas podginess.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you
And-
basically OD'd and gave yourself the squits.
I took one. I only took one. I took a lot of other things, but basically what it was it was 4 billion cultures in one capsule.
4 billion?
Yeah, it was a quite a high strength one.
Wow.
And basically all the good bacteria killed all the bad bacteria.
Oh.
And all the bad bacteria dying, releasing their toxins is what poisoned me. We got this from a doctor at 10 o'clock that night. We were on the phone. We were getting ready to get an ambulance.
Really?
Oh my God, so you were
Wow.
totally
Yeah.
dehydrated.
Yeah, absolutely sick as a dog.
But can I ask, when you say 18 hours in the toilet, did you spend the full 18 hours, like where, were you watching
scared to get
Netflix
up.
on the toilet and taking
Yes,
calls?
afraid to move.
Afraid to move. 18. Is the toilet seat mark still ingrained on your buttocks?
That toilet was thrown out the next day.
I'd say Pebble Dash had a new meaning. Stephen, it's awful though, isn't that? Severe diarrhea is awful. You probably fell asleep kind of lying on the sink, did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
You've like the sink embedded in your head. So, dare I ask, have you tried a probiotic since?
Never. Not even one of the yogurt drinks.
Okay, so are you telling us maybe to think twice?
Think twice.
Think twice.
Just it's probably different for everybody, just to get balance, because you just clearly were filled with so much bad bacteria. Those good boys went in and played havoc with you.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. It happens to 1 in 100,000 people, the doctor told me.
Ah, look at you. You should do the lotto tonight.
How much weight do you reckon you lost?
Half of it.
Jesus, Steve.
Okay.
My God. Okay, well, look, we're glad you're okay, and you've let it go 7. Well,
he certainly did let it go.
You let it go 7 years ago.
All right, man. Take care of yourself.
It's the best of the Colm and Lucy Breakfast Show on Radio Nova.
That's it from the Colm and Lucy podcast. We'll have another podcast up next week, and remember, you can join us live on the radio, Radio Nova, Monday to Friday, 6 to 10.
The Colm and Lucy Podcast. Seriously addictive podcasting.
From Nova.ie and Radio Nova.